Kosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Chatur Vedas.
ओम गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवत्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतकान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Rigveda, hymns on Indra. Mandala 3, Sukta 30, Rishi Vishwamitra and Gatina in meter Trishtup visualized Indra. The friends who offer Soma long to find thee. They pour forth Soma and present their viands. They bear unmoved the cursing of the people, for all our wisdom comes from thee, O Indra. Not far for thee are mid-air's loftiest regions. Start hither, Lord of bays, with thy bay horses. Made for the firm and strong are these libations. The pressing stones are set and fire is kindled. Fair cheeks hath Indra, Meghavan, the victor, lord of a great host, stormer, strong in action. What once thou didst in might, when mortals vexed thee, where now, O bull, are those thy hero exploits? For overthrowing what hath never been shaken, thou goest forth alone, destroying vratas. For him who followeth thy law, the mountains and heaven and earth stand as if firmly stabilized. Yea, much invoked in safety, through thy glories alone thou speakest through truth as vrata slayer. Even these two boundless worlds to thee, O Indra, what time thou graspest them are but a handful. Forthwith thy bay steeds down the steep. O Indra, forth crushing foeman, go thy bolt of thunder. Slay those who meet thee, those who flee, who follow, make all thy promise true, be all completed. The man to whom thou givest as provider enjoys domestic plenty undivided. Blessed Indra is thy favor dropping fatness. Thy worship, much invoked, brings gifts in thousands. Though Indra, much invoked, didst crush to pieces, Kunaru handles find who dwelt with Danu. Thou with might, Indra, smotest dead the scorner, the footless Vrata as he waxed in vigor. Thou hast established in her seat, O Indra, the level earth, vast, vigorous, unbounded. The bull hath propped the heaven and air's mid-region. By thee sent onward, let the floods flow hither. He who withheld the kine in silence, I yielded in fear before thy blow, O Indra. He made paths easy to drive forth the cattle. Loud breathing praises helped the much invoked one. Indra alone filled full the earth and heaven. The pair who meet together, rich in treasures, ye bring thou near us from the air's mid-region, strength on thy car and wholesome food, O hero. Surya transgresses not the ordered limits set daily by the lord of tawny courses. When to the goal he comes, his journey ended, his steeds he loses, this is Indra's doing. Men gladly in the course of night would look on the broad bright front of their refulgent mornings, and all acknowledge when she comes in glory the manifold and goodly works of Indra. A mighty splendor rests upon her bosom, bearing ripe milk the cow, unripe advances, all sweetness is collected in the heifer. sweetness which Indra made for our enjoyment. Barring the way they come, be firm, O Indra, aid friends to sacrifice, and him who singeth. These must be slain by thee, malignant mortals, armed with ill arts, our quicker bearing foemen. A cry is beard from enemies most near us. Against them send thy fiercest flaming weapon. Rend them from under, crush them and subdue them. Slay Meghavan and make the friends our beauty. Root up the race of Rakshasas, O Indra, rend it in front and crush it in the middle. How long hast thou behaved as one who wavers? Cast thy hot dart at him who hates devotion. When borne by strong steeds for our weal, O leader, thou seatest thee at many noble veins. May we be winners of abundant riches. May Indra be our wealth with store of children. Bestow on us resplendent wealth. O Indra, let us enjoy thy overflow of bounty. Wide as a sea our longing hath expanded. Fulfill it, O thou treasurer, Lord of treasures. With kine and horses satisfy this longing, with very splendid bounty skill extended, seeking the light with hymns to thee, O Indra. Kushikas have brought their gift, the singers. Lord of the kine, burst the kine stable open. Cows shall be ours, and strength that wins the booty. Hero, whose might is true, thy home is heaven. To us, O Meghavan, grant gifts of cattle. Call we on Meghavan, auspicious Indra, best hero in this fight where spoil is gathered. The strong who listens, who gives aid in battles, who slays the vratas, wins and gathers riches. Shukta 31. Rishi Kushika Asthiradi, Mater Tristup, hailed Indra. Wise teaching, following the thought of order. Thus sonless gained a grandson from his daughter. Fain as a sire to see his child prolific, he sped to meet her with an eager spirit. The son left not his portion to the brother. He made a home to hold him who should gain it. What time his parents gave the priest his being. Of the good pair one acted, one promoted. Agni was born trembling with tongue that flickered, so that the Red's great children should be honored. Great is their germ, that born of them in mighty. Great the base lord approached through sacrifices. Conquering bands upon the warrior waited. They recognized great light from out the darkness. The conscious dawns went forth to meet his coming, and the sole master of the kind was Indra. The sages freed them from their firm-built prison. The 7 priests drew them forward with their priest. All holy orders' pathway they discovered. He, full of knowledge, shared these deeds through worship. When Sarama had found the mountain's fissure, that vast and ancient place, she plundered thoroughly. In the flood's vein she led them forth, light-footed. She who well knew came first on to their lowing. Longing for friendship came the noblest singer. The hill poured forth its treasure for the pious. The hero with young followers fought and conquered, and straightway Angirasa was singing praises. Peer of each noble thing, all excelling, all creatures doth he know, he slayeth Susana. Our leader, fain for war, singing from heaven, as friend he saved his lovers from dishonor. They sat them down with spirit, fain for booty, making with hymns a way to life eternal. And this is still their place of frequent session, whereby they sought to gain the months through order. drawing the milk of ancient seed prolific, they joyed as they beheld their own possession. Their shout of triumph heated earth and heaven. When the kine showed, they bade the heroes rouse them. Indra drew forth the kine, that Vrata slayer, while hymns of praise rose up and gifts were offered. For him the cow, noble and far extending, poured pleasant juices, bringing oil and sweetness. They made a mansion for their father, deftly provided him a great and glorious dwelling. With firm support parted and stayed the parent, and sitting fixed him there erected, mighty. What time the ample chalic had impelled him, swift waxing, vast to pierce the earth and heaven. Him in whom blameless songs are all united, all powers invincible belong to Indra. I crave thy powers, I crave thy mighty friendship, full many a theme goes to the Vrata slayer. Great in the Lord, we seek the prince's favor. Be thou, O Meghavan, our guard and keeper. He, having found great, splendid, rich dominion, sent life and motion to his friends and lovers. Indra, who shone together with the heroes, begot the song, the fire, and song and sun and morning. Was the house friend, he set the waters flowing, all lucid, widely spread, that move together. By the wise cleansings of the meat made holy, through days and nights they speed the swift streams onward. To thee proceed the duck, the treasure holders, both of them sanctified by Surya's bounty. The while thy only storming friends, O Indra, fail to attain the measure of thy greatness. Be Lord of joyous songs, O Vrata slayer, bull dear to all who gives the power of living. Come on to us with thine auspicious friendship, hastening, mighty one, with mighty succors. Like Angirasa, I honor him with worship, and renovate old song for him the ancient. Chase thou the many godless evil creatures, and give us, Meghavan, heaven's light to help them. Far forth are spread the purifying waters, convey thou us across them unto safety. Save us, our charity, from harm. O Indra, soon, very soon, make us win spoil of cattle. His kind, their Lord, hath showed, even Vrata slayers. Through the black host he passed with red attendants, teaching us pleasant things by holy order. To us hath he thrown open all his portals. Call we on Meghavan, auspicious Indra, best hero in this fight, where spoil is gathered, the strong who listens, who gives aid in battles, who slays the Vratas, wins and gathers riches.